Hello and welcome to the first in our series of trying to answer your frequently asked questions. This is going to follow on from our series of explaining and exploring the myths involved in the fostering process and why you might feel second thoughts about applying to become a foster carer. This time we're going to focus on some of the questions that we see coming up sort of time and time again for people, and we thought we'd try and do a little video series. So today I'm going to attempt to answer the question of why I need a spare bedroom in order to foster. So if I start at the beginning with babies, first of all, any babies who we tend to look after with Eastern Fostering Services tend to come to us with their mum or their dad, and they're fostered together as a family, and we try and encourage mums and dads to look after their own babies and set them up so that they can actually go on and make a success themselves. So that's one situation. We don't tend to get a lot of little babies on their own. Many of the babies that come to our families come as part of a sibling group. So we have a situation where, although it might be quite right that a baby is in their foster carer's bedroom, actually we still need spare rooms for their siblings, and depending on how long they stay, it's good for them to then have their own bedroom and have their own space in any case. So we still need to have that sort of capacity built in, just as you would with your own family as your family grows. And we know this is a difficult situation because housing is really expensive and you don't necessarily live in huge mansions or have lots of extra spare rooms, and we know it's a real issue. But there is a lot of thought that goes behind the reason why we say for older children that they need their own room. So the reasons for older children are really sort of manifold. We're not always sure exactly what experiences children have had when they come to us, and so we have to take that into account, and we have to safeguard everybody in the family. So children may have had very difficult experiences in their own bedrooms, in their own homes, and whilst we might not know that for sure, we have to err on the side of caution. So our aim is within our fostering families that we give children a safe space that they can learn is safe, that it's somewhere they can feel secure, they can sleep well, they can feel comfortable in, and they don't have to negotiate any relationships with anybody else that they might be sharing with other than perhaps a sibling, which they would be used to. So there is a safeguarding concern. There's also safeguarding for the child themselves, as well as safeguarding any children that you have in your own family. Again, because we don't always know what experiences children have had, we want to minimise the risk that any children might pose to one another. So that's the reason why we have what are called safer caring rules and guidelines for foster carers. Those we might explore in another video, and those will include things like how you show affection and how you just take children's cues, really, because children can come to you quite traumatised. And one of the jobs of our foster carers is to show them that actually you can have a normal family that shows normal affection and it's okay. Or that if you get into trouble, nothing terrible is going to happen. If you're sent to your room, for example, actually that might just be for 5 minutes. It might not be that you're locked in there for day and night, you know. So those sort of trying to replicate normal family experiences for children who are coming from families where they haven't experienced that is all part of this thinking. So, as I say, we're really, safeguarding is always our ultimate goal, and also making children feel comfortable, making you feel comfortable, and just erring on the side of caution, and ensuring as far as we can that all our risks that we might think about are minimised. If you've got any other questions, please let us know, as ever, on our Facebook pages, or contact us through our website, and we'll do our best to be garbled or not garbled about our answers. Thanks a lot for joining me. Bye.